Hello everyone, thanks for joining me again today. I hope that you're all keeping really well. Today we're going to make a puppet using some of these, the cardboard middles out of your toilet rolls. So you'll need 2 cardboard rolls for every puppet that you want to make. So have a think about what you might like your puppet to be in the end. So if we were at the museum today, I know that we would have had some dinosaurs and dragons and unicorns, cats, dogs and lots of other things besides. So maybe have a think about what you'd like yours to be at the end, because the first thing we're going to do is decorate our cardboard tubes. So you could paint them, you could cover them in paper, you could colour them in. If you do paint them, you might need to leave them to dry for a little while. I've chosen to cover mine in some wrapping paper that I found lying around at home, okay? So once we've done that, we're going to start to assemble them so that it looks more like a puppet. So to do this, we're going to have to put some holes in our cardboard rolls. I'm going to use a craft knife. You can use a pair of scissors, that's fine. For this bit, please ask an adult to give you some help because we don't want any accidents, okay? So in roll number 1, we're going to put a hole at the top here, okay? Make sure you can see that. And we're going to put a hole at the bottom as well so that you've got a hole at either side there of your roll. In roll number 2, we're going to put a hole here and we're going to put another hole at the top as well, so that here you've got 2 holes at the top. So once we've done that, we're going to start to tie them together so it looks like a puppet. So I'm using some string. If you don't have any, some ribbon would probably work as well, or you could go and see if you've got any string in the garden shed, okay? And we're then going to take our rolls and you're going to cut a longer piece of string and a shorter piece. Now the longer piece is going into your toilet roll with the 2 holes at the top, and we're just going to tie that long piece into your toilet roll. So you can see I've just tied it inside there, okay? And the shorter piece, we're going to do the same and tie that into the other end of your toilet roll. The end of the short piece, we're going to attach to the other toilet roll. So that hole underneath, we're going to tie it into there. And then just to finish off all the boring string bits, we're going to attach another shorter piece of string into the top of that roll as well. So you can see I've just tied them inside there, okay? So once we've done that, we're going to have to think about how to give it some legs. Now, depending on what you decided you want your puppet to be will depend on how many legs you want it to have. Mine, I'm aiming for a dog, so I'm going to give it 4 legs. Okay, so what I've done is we're going to cut some long, quite thin pieces of paper. So again, I've used some wrapping paper. And to make the legs, we are going to fold the paper over. Let's make sure you can see that. And back again. We're just going to keep folding the paper backwards and forwards on itself in like a zigzag, okay? And then what we're going to do at the end is give it a little bit of a squishing down. Make sure we get that right there to make sure it stays in place, okay? And then when we open it up, we've got like a zigzag effect of a leg, okay? So I've got 3 legs already made here, so I'm just going to stick these on to, let's see, the underneath of my body here. So stick one there, and then we'll stick, we'll stick another one onto that side, and then we've got this one, and then the one I've just made. So if you've no Pritt stick or anything, a little bit of sellotape will work just as well. So I'm just going to turn some sellotape around on itself, stick it onto our leg like so, and then we can attach it to our puppet like that. So you can see now that you've got a head and we've got a body with some legs as well. Excellent. So what we're going to do next is we're going to make sure that our puppet can move. So to do this, we need some sticks. It could be some twigs from the garden, it could be some garden canes. I've borrowed a couple of chopsticks from the kitchen. So we're just going to tie 2 sticks together in the middle, just with a little bit of string like that, okay? And then what we're going to do is we're going to take the short piece from the head of your puppet and we're going to tie it on to one end of a stick, okay? And we're going to do exactly the same with the longer piece from the body. I'm going to tie that on as well. If you're finding this a bit fiddly, I'm sure an adult can give you a hand, okay? And there we have it. We have a head, a body, we've got legs, you can move your puppet. So it's just time for some finishing touches. Now, because I wanted mine to be a dog, I'm just going to add some ears. There we go, I'm going to give it some ears. There we go, like so. And one on the other side as well. Get that to stick on there. There we go. So my dog now has a couple of eyes. I've given it some ears. And just to finish him off, I'm going to give him, oh, he's trying to escape now. I'm going to give him a tail as well. Okay, so I'm going to stick his tail on the back of his body there. Okay. Just let me reattach. There we go, to our chopstick. And then we're nearly done. So the thing is now, you can go and have some fun. You can decorate it some more if you want to. Please send us your photographs of your final puppets, because we would love to see what you've been up to. So stay safe, everybody, and hopefully we'll see you really soon.